Howdy crew, shooting yet another, and we have yet another mini overhaul. We are now dual brushless 4250 Turnigy Aero Drive Outrunner brushless motors. I think I said that right this time. I think I called them Aero Stars last time. They're Aero Drives if you're looking for them on Hobby King or Hobby King. They're kind of expensive, but they're high-end motors. From what I'm to understand. And now we're running dual Rhino 80 amp brushless ESCs because you saw I was limited in RPM before. So now I've got them both inside here. I wired everything up. We've got two 3S LiPos, 5200 milliamp hour. Got everything flat blacked up in there to make it hidden nicely. And so 10,400 milliamp hour. I got it running into a parallel gate up here and then a parallel gate out to the ESCs. Everything seems to be running super smooth. Even, with both ESCs. I got one there at the back and then one up here. Sorry, that's the radio one right there and on the bar there. That's the front one. And you know, I was just noticing some power issues. Like I said, you couldn't go full RPMs, and that was all right. You had full power with it. But once the RPM hit a certain amount, it just cut out. Front motor would cut out. The one ESC couldn't distribute PWM signal to both motors perfectly like that. So now we're on 3S. We can go full 100% power, no issues. And that way, like, if, oh, my diesel's not working, shoot, I must not have plugged that speaker back in. Okay, what about my lights? Lights are working. All right, well, pause and let's see if we can get the diesel fixed. All right, finally, without further ado, got it. Let's hit this. Oh, and let's turn on diesel. Da-da. That's 100% throttle on 3S. Walking a good bit faster. Definitely lower geared than the 570 brushed motors. But that's what we want. Shifting it down to maximum 75% throttle. Gonna watch my lines through here so I don't crank on my steering too badly. As you know, it's a very high power setup for steering. Nice slow drag brake there, you can see. The drag brake's set on 9 out of 10, both front and rear ESCs. Still got all that slow speed power that I wanted. And it's actually way better. At the pallet in the back, we'll go there next. You've seen my pallet before. Let me zoom in a little so I don't have to bend down so much. I was having a hard time getting up the pallet with just the single ESC with both brushless motors. I couldn't get enough RPM to get started at the bottom of the pallet. And that was frustrating me. So I ended up having to put the second ESC in. I also did an amp meter and I was getting 60 amp peaks at 600 plus watts. And I just thought, well, you know what? The way it was making the motors sound under strain that was probably going to wear out one ESC faster, so why ruin it? I had both ESCs, I may as well run them both. Just had to get off my lazy butt and do the wiring. So that's now done. Like I said, it's a parallel gate in, 3S 10,400 mAh, milliamp hour, 80C discharge, pretty good LiPo cells. And it's a parallel gate in, two 3S LiPos of 5200, so totals 10,400, and a parallel gate out so that both ESCs are always getting the same amount of voltage and the battery drains evenly. That's 75% throttle. There's 100. Heading over to the pallet and the little rock mound where the critter lives. Actually, let's do this. Let's go this way. Up the Poison Ivy Hill Alley. Cut this little baby tree down, huh? It's totally in my way. Guess we'll do a redo. We're gonna see if this truck can perform. Pretty tough for a 33-pound truck, 33 and change. Like I said, it took one 3S LiPo out, so that gets it down to, it's about a pound per 5200. Sorry, getting jabbed like barbed wire in the back here. So far so good. Of course I tend to have a big mouth right at the wrong time. Always have. Life lessons. Woo! Easy with the trigger finger there, buddy. Running into trees behind me, sorry. Such good slow control. Love that drag brake. Currently at 75% max throttle. Let's see if we can conquer the slippery pallet with the big lip on just 75. Like I said, single ESC. I could not get up this the other day. It was very disappointing. Didn't have the wheel speed to make that transition right there. Oh, no problem. Look at that. All drag brake, 100%. Very nice drag brake, 9 out of 10, that's actually 90%. I guess I could go 10 out of 10. I'm not sure why I don't. Want to roll a little bit at least. Yeah, really happy with that. Let's shift down to 50%. I have that on my Switch here. Now we're at 50% max throttle. See if we don't have that rolling speed. Bet we do. Yeah, no problem. I don't know what. You know, I just think it was maybe a little down on power too or something with both ESCs. I mean with one ESC, sorry. Running both motors. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it just seems to have absolutely no issues right now. Well, maybe it's a little drier, it's later in the day. But I'm happy. Happy with that. It's got the power. Definitely its best crawler setup yet. At least in my opinion. Love that slow speed torque. I don't think we have the ground clearance to roll over this log. I've tried it before. Oh, look at that. It does. Improvements all over the board. Loving it. Alright, I forgot we got to run in the shop because I only started on 11.4 volts per cell in these batteries. They're pretty well discharged. I can't imagine I'm even above 11 volts anymore, so it's going pretty slow for what it was originally. And I haven't even had it on the fully charged 3S just yet today. We'll get them topped off and make another video hitting tough stuff soon. Hope you enjoyed. Ciao.